first you're going to want to cut a large piece of chuck roast into like 8 or 9 chunks, and you want to put them in a Instapot on low with some oil with a high smoke point, like canola oil or grapeseed oil, and then put them in and brown them until they form a nice crust on the edge. You just want to brown them, and then cut the ends off an onion. It doesn't need to be fancy, just get the skin off, get the ends off, and then you're going to add that to the pot with everything else. This is how I take the skin off my onion. And then I'm not great at getting garlic out of the bulb, but this is how I do it. And I really like garlic, so I put like a pretty significant amount, but it's really up to you, like how much you want to put or not put. So I can then a full can of chipotle adobo peppers in the sauce. It's really important that they're in the sauce. And then you can use chicken or beef broth, but like a full pint of chicken or beef broth. Then the exact measurements are on my website, but I use like 2 guajillo peppers, like 3 ancho chilies, and 3 of the little red ones, and then some bay leaves, throw it in. I really don't use exact measurements in this. Then some cumin, I use like a tablespoon, and then a bunch of chili powder. It really helps it make it red, and I use like 2 tablespoons of chili powder. Then I also add more garlic powder because I love garlic, and you want to make sure the liquids cover the meat, so I added more water here, as you can see. Then mix it all up, put it in your Instapot for about 1 hour and 15 on high heat. Just do whatever while you're waiting for it to cook. I prep my veggies. Then once it's done, take all like the softened vegetables out and put them in a blender. Everything that's chunky, basically, just put it in like whatever blender you want. And then you're going to want to blend that up until it's nice and creamy. Some people strain it after, and I know that's the right way to do it, but I personally don't. And so then you just blend it, and after you're done blending it, then you pour it back in, and that's what makes the consomme red and gives it a lot of the flavor and spice. And so also you want to make sure you take the seeds out of the peppers, because if you don't, it'll be like too spicy, for me at least. Then take your meat out, and you're gonna want to like shred the meat. You can either use like a gloved hand or whatever, and you're gonna want to pull your stuff back in. I used a wooden spoon. The meat should really just fall apart, like you can see here. Ooh, look how juicy it is, and you like mix it up with the tongs. And then I grate my own cheese. I'm lactose intolerant, but it makes it worth eating cheese. And then you dip it in. You can also skim it across the top, and then put it in a pan with high smoke point oil on medium-low. Top it with the cheese. Make sure you like spread the cheese out so it's all even, and then put some of the meat on top of it, the birria, and kind of even that out. Then pour a little more broth if you want like that extra crispy, crunchy. Looking at this video makes me hungry. And then pull it over, fold it, and you want to cook on like each side for a couple minutes and flip it when it's like nice and crispy and that crust forms. Ooh, so good. Then for toppings, I use cilantro, red onion, and lime juice. You can use jalapenos, you can use whatever you want, but this is just what I use and I think tastes good. I don't think cooking should be like an exact science. I think everyone has different flavor profiles and taste preferences, and you should just kind of do what feels good for you and do what you want to do. So this is how I do it. And then, as Chris Dolo says, if you ain't dipping, you is tripping. So you got to make sure you dip your birria in the sauce, in the consomme. It's really good. Looking at these tacos makes me so hungry. Wow. And I just ate them too. That's crazy. But yeah, that's how I do it. Hope that helped.